I'm Nicole, and today I'm going to be reviewing Aritzia's Super Puff jacket for a plus-sized body. So I decided to make this video honestly because I was looking for this video or post or anything showing a plus-sized body wearing the Super Puff jacket, and it just didn't exist. And I figured there must be other people just like me out there who wanted to know how it fit, how it was styled, and if it could fit me. So I'm making this to hopefully help some of you out there who are thinking about purchasing this jacket as well. Now, I know the stigma around Aritzia and its sizing. It's not a plus size store. They don't carry plus size sizes. They don't carry extended sizes. Most of their products go up to like a large, sometimes an extra large. But I have a kind of mantra that size really doesn't matter. It's literally arbitrary. We made it up. You can shop wherever you want, wear whatever you want, as long as you're comfortable in it and you like it, that's all that matters. So I don't really have a problem with Aritzia. I will shop wherever I want to shop because I like the pieces and I'll make them work for me. So a little bit of info about the Super Puff if you've never heard of it before. It's basically Aritzia's top puffer jacket under their brand TNA. If you haven't gone into an Aritzia to see the big display of all puffer jackets, you need to go, or just go online if you can, honestly. These jackets come in every color, every texture and finish, every length. It just, you can get like whatever jacket you want. They have matte colors and glossy colors and high shine and reflective and iridescent and corduroy, literally everything you can think of. There's so many different options. You'll find one that really just works for you. Now their sizing obviously isn't the best. It goes from a triple extra small to a 1X. That's pretty wide, but not wide for a plus size person. I will mention on the side, they do have a Mr. Super Puff. I don't know if it's always been around or it's a new thing, but the Mr. Super Puff goes from an extra small to a 2X. So if you know you're a lot bigger, or you just want more space in your jacket, because they design men's clothes bigger because they tend to have broader shoulders and everything, you can always go for a Mr. Super Puff instead. The only thing is the men's don't have the storm cuff, which I'll get into in a little bit, but you have that option as well. So you have a million colors to choose from. You have a few sizes to choose from. It is water and wind resistant. It's made from this special fabric, so you don't have to worry about wearing it in the weather. It works for everything, and it does have a warmth rating. So depending on which one you get, there are different levels of warmth, and it tells you how low of a temperature you can be warm for. So for this one, it was up to minus 20 degrees, which is pretty average for Canada. It can get colder, but I think this will warm me just fine. This one is not vegan. It does have goose feathers and goose down, but you can get vegan and eco versions as well if you wanted that. Lengths, they come from short. The shortest one is a shorty, mid, original, long, vests. They have everything. Whatever you want for a cover, they have it. You can find one that just fits you and your style. So I did love that about the jackets, that I can make it to me. You can even personalize it. You can have a service to put your name on it so you never lose your jacket again. Keep in mind though, if you do personalize it, it's final sale, so you know. But overall, just like looking at the specs and everything, it looks like a great jacket. And from what everyone's told me, it seemed like it as well. So I started doing some research. I decided to go into store actually and try on the sizes, because it says online it fits a little bit large. People said it fit a little bit large, a little bit bigger. People tend to size down, but obviously being a plus size person doesn't always apply to us. Sizing down usually isn't a thing. So I went in store, and the first thing I just wanted to try on was a 1X. Is a 1X gonna fit? Because the measurements I have online are smaller than my own measurements. So for reference for sizing, on me, my bust is 46 inches, my waist is 41 inches, and my hips are 51 inches. I'm also very tall. I'm 5'10.5" For tops, I usually wear an extra large. For pants and jeans, I'm usually a size 18. So I'm definitely plus size. I'm a large, tall person. And the measurements on the site for a 1X were a lot smaller than my own measurements. So I was worried that it wasn't gonna fit. So I knew I had to go try it on in store. So when I got in store, I just picked up the first 1X I could find. I didn't pay attention to the length or whatever. I just picked up a 1X and I tried it on and it fit. The arms, the body, I could zip it up, everything, it fit, so that was good. But it was the mid that I tried on. And the mid came down to like here, like lower hips by like your butt. And that was a lot lower than I wanted. I wanted a shorter jacket. I did notice it was tighter on my hips. So if you have a 51-inch hip or bigger than that, just be wary of that if you're going for one of the mid styles. Yeah, just where it hit, it wasn't great. So I decided to try an original. Now, the associate couldn't find me an original in 1X. She found me a large. So I tried that on. And it also fit. I could zip it up fine. I could button it. I was okay inside. It was fine. It fit. But the original came down just at the hip. And I found that okay. But I thought if I had a 1X, I would get some more space. So I went home thinking, you know, okay, I think I'm gonna get an original. I think I'm gonna get in 1X. I'll have some more space in the hip and like it'll be fine. Then I started researching and looking at pictures online of how people were styling their Super Puff and how it looked, and I kind of came to the conclusion that the original was kind of basic and like it just looked like a normal coat. It didn't have any like wow factor to it. Whereas I kept seeing pictures of the shorty jackets, the shorter one, and it looked so good on people and they styled it and it looked it could look edgy and it could look like, I don't know, stylish and fashion. Like it could do anything basically. And so I kind of changed my mind from the original to the shorty. But again, I was like, I didn't try the shorty in store. I don't know what the length will be like on my body. So I went back in store. There was a 1X shorty in marble gray. And I was like, oh my God. So immediately I tried it on and it fit perfectly. Zip, buttons, arms, hands, everything. Beautiful, perfect. Now I don't know if this is an older version because marble gray isn't available on the site now. I think this might be an older version, although it does have the storm cuffs. So the storm cuffs are sleeves that kind of cover the arms. It's from like the wrist down to the hands. So, you know, cold and snow don't get inside. But in the newer versions, what I thought it was just this season, they created thumb holes, which are great, and I love. And so these had thumb holes, so I thought it was new, but I don't see the color online. Also the sizing, this one, the one I got is big, it says extra large, basically, instead of 1X, which I know in some retailers, those sizes can be different, extra large, and then it can go into 1X, but in Aritzia, they're the same size. So I think this was an older season, probably from last year, that I don't know if someone returned or it's just left over. But yeah, I saw it and I was kind of iffy on the color because I was leaning towards like a modern taupe or stone taupe or sand bluff. But the associate kind of inspired me. She said it looked really good. It was really rare to find, and gray does match a lot of colors. Whether you're wearing, I wear a lot of like browns and neutrals and blacks and grays, and it looks good with all of those. Even if you're wearing a bright color, gray will match it because it's like black or white. It goes with everything. So I bought it. Yay! I love it. It looks really good on me, I think. Now the price. These jackets are definitely an investment. If you just like are shopping at the mall and thinking, oh, I want a Super Puff, I mean, unless you got that money, it's an investment. It's something you should definitely think about. Think if you really do need it. The shorty that I got was $225. Now, depending on the finish you get, I believe if you want iridescent or liquid shine or corduroy, they can go up in price. Same for if you want your personalization, that is another price increase as well. And then the longer it is, the more expensive. So for example, I think the original one, just like regular matte finish, was $250. So keep that in mind as well. I love it. Do I look like a giant marshmallow? Yes. Do I care? No. I love it. I think it looks good on me. I'm excited to style it with different pieces. Keeps me warm and it does its job. So if you love it, I would pick one up if you can before they sell out. I just want to mention something else. This is the Super Puff mask. It just came out, just launched, it's brand new. It comes in a few different colors and it is my new favorite mask. Oh my god. So on the outside, it's not exactly the same as a Super Puff, but it feels, I think it's very similar. It is water and wind resistant as well. It feels like a little bit softer maybe. And then the inside is lined as well. It's this nice, soft, like fleecy sweater type material. Great straps, soft, and they do have an adjustable little thing on the end there, so you can adjust it to your size. It fits smoothly across the face. There's no bucking or pulling or anything like that. It's all smooth and nice. It's great. You can talk in it as well. It's not too restricting. Sometimes I feel like they're too far close to your mouth. It's just like the perfect distance from the mouth. So you have a little bit of space, you can breathe, you can talk. And it has filling. It is vegan filled, so it's not filled with like goose down or anything like that. But it's amazing. This will be the go-to mask once it starts getting cold. Honestly, right now, once it's in the minus level, this is what you want. I did try wearing it all day long, like while I was at work for like 8 hours. And that was a bit much. I got a little bit hot during the day when I'm inside. But if you're gonna be outside, if you're taking a walk or whatever, I would highly suggest getting one of these. They're great. So I got the brown, which they call Vagabond. I love it because it's like a nice nude brown. I also got basic black, great. And this one I got, I think it's called like sand white or something. It's like an off-white, like beige color. They also have like a pure, I think they call it pearl white. And then I got this one, an iridescent, that purple blue iridescent color. Gorgeous, gorgeous. They all do have the Super Puff logo there. And I guess, like, I don't know, you'd probably find a way to get it off, but I don't really care, it's fine. It looks cute. And it's so warm. I love it. They are $12 each, but if you get 3 of them, you can get 3 for $30, so $10 each, which is pretty average for a mask, I'd say. And for one that is super warm and filled like this, I think that's pretty good. I actually ended up getting 2 more for my mom, because I know she likes taking walks and such outside as well. And I want her to be nice and warm. So yeah, these are great. If you're going to Aritzia to get a Super Puff or you're buying online, just put one of these in your cart. You'll love it. They're so good. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, and please, if you have any other suggestions or ideas on videos you'd like to see from me about more fashion or beauty, lifestyle, anything about being plus size, you know, comment it down below. Give me some ideas and hopefully I can make that happen. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.